bitch. I'm in the.
Oh, I thought the music was still playing. What's up, everybody? My name is Brian. With me always.
Oh, I'm Mark.
Hey, what's happening, Mark? How are you, buddy?
Oh, good.
You good? Are you sure?
Yeah, I just had to do a few things, make sure that Instagram's all up over here, making sure that works perfect.
Oh,
and
we're on the Grammys today, eh?
yes. For now on, we're going to be on Instagram.
All
going
right.
forward.
All right. Tell your grandmothers and your grandfathers we're on the Grammys.
The moms, dads, sisters, brothers. Yeah.
Right.
But I had to get a different screen so I can, deal with the Instagram that way. So it'll be a lot easier, and we're going to go like that.
Right on. Right on. So tonight is our night. We're doing some picks. Is that right?
Yes, we're going to do some picks, and we're going to do it with, the one leading the charge. I think he's like the Chiefs or something.
He's some kind of tribal. What is
tribal? Tribal. Oh, hold on, wait a minute.
He's not the tribal chief. He's
the
Wise
wise man.
man. Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's the wise man.
Brett.
Custody battle.
Brett. Brett, what's happening?
No, I said, I don't know. I said,
Talking shit.
Yes.
Acknowledge me. And acknowledge my chief.
Never.
He's the tribal chiefs fan. Gotcha.
Yeah. It all makes sense now.
It all came to a head, dude. Like you took us around in a circle and you brought us back to fruition here.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. But is he? There's no referees here to help him cheat. So how is he doing good on the picks?
Well, I did have to Rock as the special guest referee. Him going 1, 2. It doesn't matter if the Rock counts to 3. Oh, man. But I will say, before we really get started, I'm kind of pissed off with NXT right now. They had the golden opportunity for their next NXT pay-per-view being on February the 15th. Could have called it Valentine's Day Massacre, but instead they call it Vengeance Day.
There's a reason why they did that. I'm not 100% sure, but right now that's what they're doing. It can change at any point in time, and I think it had to do with something internal. Because I think somebody else
posted it on Instagram, so I don't think
right.
They're changing it.
No, Vengeance is what they always use in February right now. But yes, they could have changed the name just for this one time, but they have it already set up months in advance as it is.
But man, missed opportunity.
What's up, Kyle?
Hey, Kyle and Russell.
Hey, listen, we are doing this as a collective here. Brett, before we get started, why don't you tell everybody about your channel?
Oh, man.
And what you got coming up too. Because normally we do this at the end, but sometimes we go a little bit faster towards the end of it. So,
All right. Well, first off, I'm the Brat Man from Good Real Hunting, one half of Good Real Hunting, where our goal is we hunt for the good reels, so you don't have to, especially on the spooky side of things. So if you like scary movies, you're going to be coming to the right place. And then what's coming up, I'm glad you all asked, is because on Thursday, we're going to be doing a tiering it up, which is like a tier making list, and we're going to be doing 4 quills for the horror genre. So that would be very interesting to try to hunt down all those 4 quills, which is like the 4th installment in horror franchises. So example, Halloween 4, Scream 4, etc. And then next week is the big week. That's currently what I've been working on until Mark saved me, saying Brett, it's showtime, because I was just freaking working away. So I appreciate that message there, Mark. But yes, next week is the Real Horror Awards, where we're celebrating the best of 2024 in horror. It offered us a lot of goodness, and a lot of people get mad about the horror genre not being represented in the Oscars or the Grammys, which I don't think they'll ever get nominated for the Grammys, because I'm pretty sure that's music. But you know what I mean, Fo. So, but that's why your boys at Good Real Hunting made a horror award show for you, and I'll let the cat out of the bag. These two gentlemen will be on presenting Best Supporting Actress in a Horror Movie, and we're very excited to have their debut on Good Will Hunting. That's what's coming up. I'm sure March will be doing something March Madnessy, so stay tuned for that. And that's all I got for Good Will Hunting. Oh, and what's also coming up on February the 9th, my Kansas City Chiefs are going to the okay. That was my last joke. I'm sorry.
Listen, we'll let you have it. Everybody has to root for the underdog.
Sorry, I'm excited. Like I didn't think we were going to beat the Bills. I thought it was really going to be their year.
We didn't think you guys were going to beat the Bills either. We thought it was absolutely going to be the Bills' turn. Yeah, because they haven't been Mark and I had this conversation. They have not been to a Super Bowl since the 90s.
And not only that, though, it's just Josh Allen is just such a good dude, and I hate to keep doing that to him every damn year.
No, you don't.
No, I really do. Like it's like I said, if it's not the Chiefs, I wanted it to be the Bills. And plus, a good follower on Good Will Hunting, unfortunately, December passed away, and he was a humongous Buffalo Bills fan. So actually, part of me really wanted the Bills win. And plus, I want money in my pocket. I can't keep buying this damn Super Bowl stuff. I need a year off, but I don't mind doing it one more time for history.
There you go. So, do they win the Super Bowl this year, or do the Eagles take it to the house?
We have to beat
no.
We have to beat those Philly bastards. I hate their fans.
No, you're not going to, because you have. There's one thing that Philly has that you don't.
A running back.
That's right. That'll carry the team.
We got a running defense, so I'm looking forward to the challenge, and that's why I love you guys, because we're officially talking shit.
Right on, man. Right on. All right, so guys, let's get down to it. We are here to pick some picks for this upcoming Royal Rumble matchup. And Mark had a list, I think, right? There's literally 4 matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not used to it. 5 matches, yes. There's normally a title match. Mm-hmm. A WWE title match, which we got, and then there's they don't even have a women's match, which is surprising, because normally they go with the women's, something like that. But
they're going to draw it out with the women's and men's rumbles. I think that's
normally that's a little over an hour each, normally, somewhere in there.
Okay.
But they're going to get the ladder match and the tag team title match, especially the title match for tag team. It's at 2 out of 3 falls, and that's going to kill a lot of the time too. But those 2 teams absolutely deserve a 2 out of 3. So I loved when they did that.
I can't wait to see what Motor City Machine Guns can do more, because I heard of some of the other ones that they're going to be doing, taking on. So it's going to be interesting. I do have, unfortunately, Bryce was not able to make it. It has nothing to do with your Kansas City. It had to do with, farming, and they're behind on schedule. Mm-hmm. I do have his picks, and boy, he wants to make people laugh.
Is he as good as me? Wait, whoa. Are his picks as good as my picks?
Well, since I don't know what your picks are, because we never actually talked about them, because I changed mine from, it took me a while to figure out who, for the women's, who I wanted to pick. And
that conversation earlier, so.
Yeah, and then the men's was easy for me, but we're not going to start off with those this time.
God,
we're going to start off.
You're confident.
Yeah, I'm not confident at all. We're going to start off with the tag team titles. Still don't understand that one. Motor City Machine Guns versus DIY. Okay. And Brett, since you are, I hate to say this, only leading me by 1, you get to go first.
Hey, we're day Mark one around here.
Mark wants to ride your coattails. That's why.
hey, it's not over yet. WrestleMania is the end game, baby. Mm-hmm. So, that's right. Anything can happen. Where I just have my notes here. Where are my damn notes? No, literally, I just had it here. You know what? That's what I get for all my damn Kansas City jokes. But I do know this one. But again, like I said, this could be, in my opinion, the best technical wrestling match because really it's the only technical wrestling match they got on the card because everything else is going to be so damn chaotic. Ooh, see, Russell, I like that pick a lot. However, here's where I think they're going to go with this. That DIY is going to be that cheating tag team. They're going to find another way to cheat this game. And Brian, I know that look. Don't make a Kansas City Chief comparison. I know you.
I wasn't going there. In my head, the gears were turning, though. I'm not going to lie.
Well, screw those gears. But I'll tell you this, though. The DIY is going to find a way to cheat to get that third fall. It's going to be a 2-1 decision that DIY wins because I feel like they're setting up pretty deadly to go face, to fight DIY, and to beat them.
All right, so Brett is DIY. How do you think it's going to go? Does it go Machine Guns get the first, or how does it go? What do you think?
I would think DIY gets the fall first. Again, just like in a little bit of a cheating faction. So like it's just I could see them just like doing like a quick
a flair
1,
match.
2, 3. Yeah, pretty much a
Back
quick
in,
1, 2,
back
3.
in the 80s, 90s, when they did 2 out of 3s, you always get the one where the face wins like the first one, and then the heels, come back and do it, or the heels win the first, face, heel, type thing.
Well, yeah, because you got to create an underdog.
Right. And that's what I actually have it that way too. It'll be 2-1.
And plus, you would think too that when DIY gets that first fall, they're going to go on the ring apron and go.
Yep.
Like it's perfect.
All right, I'm gonna make it quick and easy for you guys. I am actually on board with that. DIY for the win. The way I see it going down though is Machine Guns get the first, and then DIY will get the second 2. That's the way I'm going to call that one. I think they need the momentum. You know what I mean? I think that the crowd needs to see like, holy crap, Motor City Machine Guns are going to win this thing. And no, like you said, I think cheating wise, using the ref to their advantage. Ask Kansas City how that works out for them.
We pay them good.
So that's where I'm at with that match. So I got DIY for the win.
I'm going to do 2 for 1 because me and Bryce both picked the same team. We're going to go with a changing of the guard. We're going to go with Motor City Machine Guns for the win.
Oh,
wow,
okay.
Really?
Ooh. All right.
Really?
I think that, they had their title stolen. I basically think that if Motor Machine Guns does not win, they will chase the titles into WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's a good one. Yeah, chasing the title.
Oh man, I'm sorry you feel that way. And no, they weren't robbed. If Josh Allen couldn't get a couldn't get a yard.
That's a total different thing, and
I know
he got that yard. He got that.
No, I know for that particular one, but what about the other 3 that he easily could have gotten in?
I thought other 4. I thought other 4.
Well, 4, the one you said, but we still stopped them technically. But
all right, boys, we're here talking about wrestling.
Oh well, we could do both.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh, I know. I could keep going all day at BS, but you know what? I'll let you have it.
You're lucky the Lions didn't show up to play their football game.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it. We're no longer talking about football anymore.
Oh, now you want to talk about wrestling?
Hey, take command of this show.
No.
Okay.
It's a commander joke.
Yeah.
Jesus. What do you want to do next? You want to do the Cody match? Yeah, the Cody match.
Yeah, the real world champion.
So, Brett, since you're our guest again.
No. You get to go first.
Oh, I get to go first? Oh, my easy for me. There's going to be some interference. However, match goes to Cody. I think that you're going to see some tussling on the outside with and Mark said this earlier, and I don't want to spoil it for Mark, but Mark was saying Sami Zayn turns heel, and I'm like, no, I think Sami Zayn does come out. I think there's a little tussle between.
Brian, when's the last time that you've watched wrestling?
It's been a minute.
Okay, if you've been watching the last couple weeks, I'm
a great writer. I can write this story, dude.
Well, the reason why I said that, and I'm going to step on it because of the fact that the story is already set in motion.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that it will be. I changed my mind from earlier from talking. I do believe Cody will win, but I believe that Sami Zayn will turn heel. In that,
I don't think he turns heel, and I think that you're looking at it and you're waiting for the swerve, and I don't think that swerve comes right now. I think you got a little ways to go.
He wants the title.
Okay, I'm just telling you.
So he's going to, I think at Emily, I can't even speak today. In a match or pay-per-view or two down the line, he will get up, and that's something that could be done too. Orton could show up to interfere in that match. I don't think it'll be to turn on Cody, not then, like everybody's predicting.
So I'm taking Cody in that match, like I said, and I'm doing it because I think that it's not Kevin Owens to come in and try to win that title right now. Sorry, I love the guy, but I don't think it's his time to come and win the title.
I don't think it's time to end the story yet, or to end Cody's run, especially since after last night's episode of Raw, I think there's things that's going to change, and I think they're getting ready for the heel turn for Cody.
I told you.
I think they're getting ready to bring in a faction for him to do it.
Man, the Homelander heel turn that everybody wants from Cody
Rhodes. Last night when he did that promo, it was great. It was awesome. Even when Punk was in there, saying, we've been great friends, boo-hoo, blah, blah. And then, bam, he's going to turn. He says, I'm not going to turn on you. I'm not going to stab you in the back. I'm going to do it in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that promo was just chef's kiss. But, God, again, where are my damn notes? Like, I should be more... Oh, there they are.
Oh, by the way, I picked Cody also, and so did Bryce.
Okay, so everybody's got Cody.
Oh, no, we don't know what Brett's got. He never said Cody.
Yeah, we do.
What the hell? I could pick the real world champion Kevin
Owens.
Man.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You want Mark to beat you? Go ahead and pick Kevin Owens.
All right. I officially pick. Oh, sorry, my arms are little. Whoa! I'm definitely picking Cody Rhodes. This is completely obvious. And here's the deal. I like the idea where you're all saying Sami Zayn or someone in the chat saying Randy Orton could get involved.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody gets involved because they've already played up the fact of like Kevin Owens is getting screwed out the title. And I think they want this to be the end of this mini feud. So Cody go ahead and start his program for WrestleMania. So I feel like this is going to be a clean ladder match where Kevin Owens loses clean. He'll have no excuses. And then that's where the next like Raw or SmackDown, he can go, Sammy, why didn't you help me? And then I can see or something like that. And I can see a Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn mini match at the Elimination Chamber where it's in Canada. I can see that happening. And then that's
yeah.
And then someone said Randy Orton could come back. I think he could possibly come back for the Royal Rumble, possibly, but I think they're saving it for a bigger pop when they do Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. I think that's the bigger tickets because there's more to that story that has.
Oh yeah, because they're not they're far from finished with that story.
Yeah, they're far from finished. It all accumulates to WrestleMania for a big one-on-one wrestling match. But for this ladder match, I think it's clean. Cody Rhodes gets the win, so he can move on to the big draw feud for WrestleMania.
Good deal.
See, normally I would agree with you on that part, but I still, because they brought Sami Zayn into it, you know, I mean, still bring Sami down to the ring and make him have like a, you know, a crisis. Do I help him? Do I help Cody? Do I help me? And then just walk away, you know,
Yeah,
type
I
thing.
just don't think it needs it. But here's the other thing too, and I think this is the more interesting thing. Who's been the behind force behind this whole Sami Zayn conflict?
Kevin Owens.
No.
Well, no.
Think about
Oh,
it.
that Karen.
He's
See,
frozen.
he thought so hard he froze the screen.
He's still thinking about it. Hold on.
Yeah, he's like,
Hold on, I'm still thinking here.
oh my gosh. But when he comes back though,
face that Mark has ever made.
you should take a picture of this right now. But like, you know, I'll do it. This is just too good. I can't pass up an opportunity like this. I really can't. There we go. So sorry about that, Mark, if you're watching somewhere. But let me explain to the chat. It's Karrion Kross. And anytime anybody gets involved with Karrion Kross, heel turn. The Miz is the first one I could think of immediately. He was a face. He turned on R-Truth.
Yeah.
So, and I know there's other wrestlers too. It was supposed to be Kofi or supposed to be Kofi. That was supposed to do that next, or Xavier Woods. But of course, they changed plans around that. But I feel like that was the end goal for that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was one other. Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre turned heel or went down the heel side after his thing with Karrion Kross. So it all comes to full circle. Sami Zayn, I think, could potentially go heel, but I think it's better if Sami Zayn were a face chasing the title.
You good, Mark? You okay?
My computer turned off on me.
I was about to say you were thinking too hard.
Listen, Brett's got a really, really good photo of you, buddy.
I'll send that to you. But yeah, you were going to give Mark. It's Karrion Kross is the hidden factor because anybody that interacts with Karrion Kross goes heel.
Yeah, so far, yes, I agree with you. Well, we're not live on Instagram anymore.
Okay, well, the show must go on.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. If it happens, if they really want to watch us, they come here. Any which way.
Facebook.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Karrion Kross, I think everybody that seems to deal with him seems to go bad. So I agree with you. And it's going to be interesting to see how they go forward with that.
Well, Mark, what do you think about the women's Royal Rumble?
Yeah. Well,
what are you thinking? What are your thoughts on it?
Hold on.
We talked about this earlier as far as like surprise entrances and stuff.
Yes. Okay. For this one, for this match, we decided we're going to give 2 points. One for surprise entrance, one for winner. I talked with Brett earlier. I talked with you. I was like, dude, I don't know who I'm going to pick. I really did not know. And I said, well, Jordan Grace could not be a surprise entrance because I know that she signed a multi-year contract with WWE. So she's not a surprise entrance anymore. So she could be in the Rumble, but she's not a surprise entrance.
Right.
So I'm looking through this and I'm like, okay. My first reaction was I wanted Alexa Bliss to be the surprise entrance. But they sort of screwed that one up. You know, she's on the back burner because of a contract dispute. So I put her out. So I went with a completely opposite of what I originally thought of. And my surprise entrance is Nikki Bella.
What? Who's the winner? Who do you got for
the winner? If I went by what everybody says, it's supposed to be Charlotte Flair. I said Becky Lynch.
You're saying Becky Lynch for the win, huh?
Yep.
Okay, and then your surprise entrance is Nikki Bella.
Yep.
Okay. There's no, I don't. What's the rhyme or reason behind that though? Why?
Because she said she wants to come back. She
Really?
wants to wrestle.
We don't need her.
No, we don't. But I mean, come on. I could have did what Bryce did and picked the same person for the surprise entrance and the winner, but we already knew she was coming back, so it didn't matter. So I mean, originally I had put Alexa Bliss is still, I still think will be there, but she's not my surprise entrance anymore. It's Nikki, because she's been hinting at it a lot lately about doing the Rumble.
Okay.
And
what was Bryce's? Give me Bryce. Charlotte Flair for both.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
But see, he can't. The problem is he can't get it for the surprise entrance because she was already announced.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
so
that's the point.
I'm going to tell him he's got to pick a different one.
Mm-hmm. It's fair.
So I will put who he put. I will tell you guys who he puts for that.
Okay.
Brett, what do you got?
Me. I'm gonna go easy here. This is actually you all said, Mark said that this was a hard pick for the Women's Royal Rumble. It was an easy decision for me. It's going to be Charlotte Flair because she's already gotten great promo work already, or like vignettes about her return. They're building it up, making it a big deal. And plus, you need a WrestleMania opponent for Tiffany Stratton. What a great way to do it than Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. As long
as Tiffany goes over, it'll be great.
Well, that's my worry. I can't guarantee that. We could get there, but we might not always get the
because Charlotte Flair doesn't need another title. She just needs to put people over now.
Oh, I know, and that's why I'm hoping that it'll be Tiffy time at WrestleMania beating Charlotte. But I think it's Charlotte Flair. And then my secret entrant, I know I'm going to lose this one because, Mark, I believe you're absolutely 110% correct according to the reports and everything. But I'm all about being a believer in fantasy booking here. Let's light it up, baby. AJ Lee. I know it's probably more than likely not going to happen, but again, the fancy booking in me hopes it does because I saw people in there saying that Becky Lynch is going to be a surprise entrant coming back, and I can see
but
that
she signed her contract 3 months ago.
Yeah, and she was supposed to really come back on the Netflix version of Raw, but they changed plans. And I think that plan is to save her for the Royal Rumble and then go from there. But what about this fancy booking here? What if the man comes back? Then the next entrant, AJ Lee, comes back.
AJ Lee as the 30th
eliminates Becky Lynch, and then Becky Lynch gets pissed, and we got this whole romantic rivalry here of AJ Lee and Punk and Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch for Elimination Chamber.
That'd be cool.
Actually, that somebody has come up with that one. They came up with. I gotta find the poster.
WrestleMania, but for Elimination Chamber.
Right. Somebody came up with a poster for that one.
Mm-hmm. I think that's where I kind of steal the idea a little bit, but I've been thinking about this ever since since Seth and Punk already had their thing. So AJ Lee is going to be my surprise entrant.
I really thought AJ was going to come back with into the fold when Drew McIntyre and Punk, but they never did.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that's just kind of like the little. All right, we're going to mention her name. Oh, they like that pop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, think about it.
Yeah.
And AJ Lee only needs like 2 matches, honestly. She needs that tag team match or the mixed tag team match, and she needs that match with Becky Lynch. Other than that, she doesn't need any matches.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to stretch it out, though, over a year's time. 4 matches for a year's time if they were to do it. But so far she's happy at retirement. But we always thought Punk was too.
Oh, wait, sorry, I'm itching. Because you gotta remember something. There's always an itch.
Oh, that's true.
Back into the ring. Especially if the price is right.
Oh yeah.
Right referees.
All right. So I'm gonna take it to the next level here. We talked about this entrance, this person coming into the Women's Rumble. I think that she comes in strong, but not only comes in strong, I think she comes in towards the end and she will win the Rumble, and that is Jordynne Grace.
Interesting pick.
That is my pick for the win. We're talking a lot about Becky Lynch and her return. I do see that. I want to see that as the surprise entrant. But I think you're going to see more along the lines of and I was looking for the girl's name. She's in NXT right now. We just saw her this weekend. Gigi Dolan.
Shut up.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Gigi Dolan is my surprise entrant. I want to say Becky Lynch, but I can't because I don't think that she comes back.
You are aware. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Right now, when Jordynne Grace comes in, she's NXT bound.
Is she?
Yep.
Well,
so nobody from NXT has ever won the. But
hey,
so you could have picked anybody. You could have picked anybody from TNA, NXT,
of course,
WWE. Any one of those three to make, and none of us did that.
Right.
Hey, anything can happen, though.
Right. All right.
I remember Baron Corbin won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal as an NXT superstar. So anything can happen.
Right. Nobody thought that was going to happen.
Oh, I want to address this chat real quick because I know we're about done with the Women's Royal Rumble. But Russell says, yes, she is going to come back and she is going to toss a Naomi because Naomi is going to be revealed.
You think it's Naomi?
It has to be at this point because like Bianca Belair has the $1 million smile.
But Bianca has to be Bianca because otherwise it would be. I don't think it would be a great storyline to go into WrestleMania, for those two.
Well, it could be like it could be Naomi, and then like Bianca kind of refuses, and then that's why they have a disagreement, and then they fight at WrestleMania. It's really hard to see Bianca going heel because again, it's like the Vince McMahon thing. She has the $1 million smile, so it's kind of hard to turn someone with a $1 million smile into a heel. Even though I can easily,
she was a great heel. She was a great heel in NXT.
Oh yeah, and guess who was under NXT during that time? The game himself, Triple H. So so I believe in Triple H. He can do it. So yeah, at WrestleMania we're getting Jade versus Bianca in some way.
All right. We'll see that soon. We'll see what happens.
Brian,
right. Yes, sir.
You're up for the men's Royal Rumble.
Man, this one was tough, and I kind of tossed it back and forth, and there was it all just came back to that conversation that Cody, exactly what you were talking about, the conversation with Cody and CM Punk, and I think we finish up this story here with KO, and let's move on to something a little bit more fresh. And while he's got time, let's get CM Punk involved, and that's who I am picking to win this year's Rumble because, quite honestly, he didn't win last year's, and I think he was supposed to.
No, he wasn't.
No, yes, it was not.
No, it was Cody.
The injury didn't hinder him from winning.
No,
that one?
No. Okay. He was always supposed to be thrown over,
okay.
But he was supposed to be one of the last two.
Okay.
And also beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. That was the whole entire plan. Like the whole CM Punk and Seth Rollins feud that we got currently or just lately, that was supposed to be for last year's WrestleMania.
Gotcha.
But Drew McIntyre played that one so well that they went with it.
Yeah, they got they had no choice. Easy money.
So that's my pick. And here's my surprise entrance, and I really wanted it to be Big E. I don't think he's cleared yet all the way to come back and wrestle especially in a Mania situation. So we talked about this too earlier, Mark, and you kept saying his name, and I was like, stop saying that, because that's who I've got for my surprise entrance, and it is Aleister Black. Aleister Black comes back, and that is my surprise entrance for the Rumble. He doesn't win, he doesn't get close, but he gets towards the end. So
I do like that, Russell. I could see that happening, but I don't think too many of us have Cena winning it.
I don't think so, and I want to hear Brett's whole thing about this too. So where are we going next, Mark?
We're gonna go with Bryce.
Oh, okay.
Bryce's winner is Punk.
Yeah. See?
And no, here's the funny one. His surprise entrance is Maven.
You should have just said the big man. Feed me more.
No, hell no.
Hell no.
CM Punk will eliminate himself before he even lets Ryback touch him.
And that's true.
God mighty. Oh yeah, Brian, you surprised me. I thought your surprise entry was going to be Hornswoggle.
No, Mark brought that up earlier, and I was like, I didn't know you were going to show up to the match, Mark.
Shut up.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Didn't we talk about this? You have to be nice. At least for the next month.
All right. Who's next?
You are.
All right. This was the hardest one for me because here's the deal with this Road to WrestleMania. I have no freaking idea where they're going to go with it. There's so much you can do. Punk Cody, Punk Reigns, Cody Reigns, Cena Cody. There's so many directions you could go, and I'm here for every single scenario you want to throw at me, especially if Triple H is booking it. Like, it's going to be phenomenal. It's just I really don't know. But what I do know, it all starts with CM Punk winning the Royal Rumble. I think that's what he's going to do. I feel like they've been building it up so much to build up his momentum, kind of make it up to him that he did miss last year's WrestleMania due to an accidental injury. It wasn't
to give him the main event finally.
Yeah, the main event that dude absolutely deserves, and I hope he finally gets it. I think it'd be great money. But my surprise entrant, all you gotta do is say his name, Brian.
Does he know who he's? Does he know
Say his name, and he appears. Because I believe in Joe Hendry.
Oh my God!
Wait a minute.
Oh my God!
Joe Hendry is my surprise entrant. He's already made a little dig at Cena, like wanting to get in the ring with Cena.
I would love to see that.
Do it in the Royal Rumble, baby.
I would love to see that match, though. I think it could be a good one.
I don't think it. No, they're not going to bring Joe Hendry in right
Why
now.
not? They did last year for Jordan Grace got to wear her title, and I mean they got a 3-year contract partnership. Anything can happen. Just like tonight on NXT, the Hardy Boys are going to be on NXT.
What?
And here's the deal too. They signed that contract. What a bigger statement and a bigger FU to AEW for not partnering with TNA sooner. What a big way than to put their big popular wrestler in Joe Hendry, who is now the world champion. Great wrestling match, by the way, Joe Hendry. World champion into that freaking Royal Rumble with that damn belt. That'd be public knowledge to TNA for the deal and everything. Like, this is what you can expect. I'm just telling you, it's perfect. Everybody wins in that scenario.
I like to see him in the. I'd like to see a couple of TNA wrestlers in there in the Rumble. I think it would be great.
I think you will.
I'd probably say Joe Hendry at least, but I don't see anybody else.
I could see. Nick Nemec, I could see him going in it, but he's not my pick.
But man, here's the deal. I just now thought of this. God, what if WWE had a brass pair of balls, and they for the women's Royal Rumble they do Tessa Blanchard?
See, I really did think of that. I really
want
did
it to happen.
because
No way after what the reaction to that TNA pay-per-view was, there's no chance in hell she gets on TV.
but she's hated. So let her be on TV. You know, people are allowed to be forgiven for shit that they've done. So let her be forgiven if she's willing to, you know.
Oh, but did you hear that chant though?
Yes, I heard the chant.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like, imagine WWE, they can do it too. And WWE does not want to risk that right now.
Right. Yeah. Especially with Netflix and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's just unfortunate. But plus, she's one of my most disappointing wrestlers probably in wrestling history because she had everything going for her. A feature WrestleMania.
Her stepdad. I mean, her dad, her stepdad, both legends in wrestling.
Yeah, and guess what? Future WrestleMania main event between Tessa Blanchard and Charlotte Flair would make you fucking money. But now,
or even Tessa Blanchard versus Rhea Ripley.
Oh my! I know. It's like there's so many. And at one point, I wanted Tessa Blanchard versus Toni Storm because Toni Storm's doing excellent work now too.
I love Toni Storm. She's great.
The good old titty slap.
There you go. I mean, too bad that. You know, WWE let her go.
Well, Vince let her go.
But... Yeah, she was great. I thought she was she is a great wrestler.
Oh, phenomenal wrestler! If that finally has a gimmick, that's
entertaining.
If you can,
I wasn't too thrilled with the timeless Toni Storm, but the way she's doing it right now is perfect.
It's perfect.
Especially what she did Saturday.
AEW. And that's rare.
There's a couple storylines that's okay.
Is it where she thinks that she just joined, that she just signed her contract or something? Like,
no, she played herself. Timeless Toni Storm is supposed to be an actress back in the days, and when she lost to Mariah May, she lost. You know, she forgot. She pretended like she lost something.
Sure.
She acted like she was Toni Storm again. You know, the old Toni Storm. And then finally, this past Saturday, she said, "Hey, look, you know, they say that you can never play yourself, or your best.
The hardest role.
The hardest role is to play yourself." And she did it. And she came out as a timeless Toni Storm. It was really good. I mean, if you watch any of the video. That's just one of them to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Mark, it's your turn.
We all picked Punk to win.
We all did.
Yep.
God, I want a do-over. Hornswoggle.
To win?
No.
But my surprise entrance, and I already told you it, so it doesn't matter. My surprise entrance is somebody I've said every year since he left WWE or it was canned, whatever.
Ryback.
No, fuck you. And he went by a different name, but he goes by a different name now. Most people don't know him as, well, if you're a wrestling fan, you know him as Matt Cardona, but you were introduced to him as Zack Ryder.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
That's my surprise entrance, and I said it the last 2 years. So I might as well just keep it up.
Hey, did you just not sign a contract with TNA, folks?
Nope. It was a one-off.
Oh, it was just a one. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
See, that would have made sense.
As far as I know, it was a one-off. I mean, he did go for the title last week or last Thursday. Mm-hmm. I think it was because it was a live show, and because WWE's helping them more with that, it's live shows more. And TNA is also going to be doing, I believe, a live show from Full Sail here in Orlando this week. And they're there for like a month, I think.
Ted DiBiase.
Because everybody, wait, my surprise answer is Ted DiBiase because everyone has a prize, especially the referees.
Tell them how it's done. Tell them how it's done, baby.
God, I love Ted DiBiase. Might be one of the greatest heels of all time.
Oh, him. I mean, there's a few good heels, but yes, his gimmick for the $1 Million Man was one of the best.
During that time, so good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could go around and say who the best person on the mic has ever been. You know, a lot of people are going to say Flair. I don't think so. But
Well, Mark, you thought you have the answer until I changed the question. Hot Rod, Roddy Piper is one of the greatest of all time on the mic.
one of the, I think two of the best ones right now on the mic. One is The Miz and one is MJF.
Oh my! Not even CM Punk, dude. CM Punk is a master art on the mic.
MJF cuts a killer promo every time I see him on the mic. Dude.
Watching MJF and Punk when they did their feud on the mic was awesome.
Oh.
But I mean, quite honestly, right now, I still think Miz is one of the top ones right there. Punk, I'm not a fan of Punk's anyways. I think he's a little.
You picked him to win the Rumble.
I know. I didn't say I was.
Because he's trying to beat me. But
that's right.
But
I'm only one match behind, or 1 point behind him, so I got to try to level it out up to WrestleMania.
Well, you're gonna get it with the Nikki Bella pick. I'm just telling you that right now. So go ahead and mark you a point. But I'll tell you the most underrated talker in wrestling right now is
who's that?
It's fucking Drew McIntyre. He's
been
killing it lately, and I'm just telling you, it's all thanks to Punk. But that's okay.
No, I don't think it was thanks to Punk. I think it was thanks to Triple H's leadership.
Well, no, it's Punk too.
Without
gave him the fire. So.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true too. And I mean, knowing what, I mean, they could have kept that going more, but
they still could.
Yeah, I think that they need to hold off a little bit while longer instead of making it go, and then make it more meaningful in the coming while, because you're going to see it.
And the roles will switch, guarantee it. When they do it again, it'll be Punk that's the heel.
I think Punk will eventually, go heel, because you can't always just keep. I mean, you can keep somebody a face the whole time, but people get bored of it.
Well, no, it's just if you're going to go out on your last run, do it what got you to the dance, and it's always been heel Punk that got him to the dance. So I think that's how he'll end his career. Just like how Cena, he'll end his career as a babyface.
He'll never.
He's never a heel. He's tried. The fans.
Oh, they almost pulled the trigger. That's the thing with Cena. They almost pulled the trigger, and then the last.
But because of the fact that it was also him that said no, because of the fact that they had all the music made, they had the merchandise made, they had everything. Gear. But because he was doing, helping the children and stuff, he couldn't do it.
Yeah,
he wanted to keep doing that.
Because the kids are the biggest fans. Let's face it, guys. You know what I mean? And you can't. When you turn these guys, a lot of times when your 10-year-old, your 11-year-old is watching, and they're like, "Holy crap, he just turned into a bad guy." Now I don't like that guy anymore.
Actually, Russell, you are wrong. Cena did beat Punk right after, during the run of
it was
Rock versus Cena, the second time right before that. Yep, to get the title.
Because it was a #1 contenders match for the WWE Championship, and it was a great match on Raw too, and where they pull out the pie drivers and everything. Yeah, and Cena won that.
And they were using each other's moves in the match and all that.
Oh, I'm just telling you, those two worked match. I wouldn't be surprised if like SummerSlam we get like CM Punk versus Cena for possibly the WWE Championship, where Cena could get title number 17. I'm telling you, I think that's going to happen.
Boys, quick question. What does it take for Cena to shave his head?
His wife's permission.
She doesn't want him to do it?
I think that's why he grew it out.
Oh God, it's fucking. Have you seen his crop circle lately?
Yeah, it's about as bad as yours.
I don't have one anymore. Mine's the whole crop circle. There you go.
Let me do the Ron Simmons.
Damn.
But
what'd your wife say?
I don't know. The grass stopped growing.
Oh,
yeah, in that area. So
And I want to address one more thing, Royal Rumble related, in the chat because someone brought it up, and it could be a possible good point. Brock Lesnar.
Oh yeah,
until the lawsuit's over, he will not be back.
Yeah,
He
unfortunately,
needs to have his retirement match and be done like he wants, but I don't ever see him coming back.
Well, it's just as sad because Gunther is kind of being held back right now because he's missing that one match, and now it's Brock Lesnar for the world title at WrestleMania if that Gunther wins.
What did they tease last night?
Did they tease Goldberg shit again?
No.
Logan Paul.
Yes, he wants to. Gunther wants to beat Logan Paul's ass.
Oh God,
Jesus.
that better not be at WrestleMania. I swear to God.
Yeah. I sent this to Brian earlier. Did you hear the wonderful fake fight that's going to happen?
Yeah. The two brothers are going to go out.
Oh God, not even interested. I learned my lesson officially with the other one. I'm done. I'm not. No.
I told Brian.
That's why I don't watch the Kansas City Chiefs football games anymore. I'm like,
come on, Al.
I told Brian. I said, Logan Paul versus Jake Paul, March 27th. You know what's going to happen? They both win.
Well, of course, because what's next month for Logan Paul? WrestleMania. He's not going to fucking hurt himself for WrestleMania. And I'm just saying this now.
Why would you do the fight? Why would you do the fight right before WrestleMania then?
Make your money. It's a fake fight, so they're not going to hurt each other. They're just going to make it entertaining. But
not yet.
But I'll tell you this, though. I still think this is going to happen, Mark. I know you're going to hate it, but I think at WrestleMania we're still going to get Logan Paul versus John Cena. Because Logan Paul is going to be that sacrificial lamb that gets Cena back on the winning track and keeps winning after that.
It's a possibility, but I'd like to see Logan Paul go up against somebody different.
Yeah,
and not Gunther, because Logan would have to win the Elimination Chamber to go against whoever is left at championship.
Or Gunther just gives him the fucking match anyway, because he just gave Jey Uso a freaking main event match at Saturday Night's Main Event,
which was really good, though. That match
I really enjoyed that one. I'll be honest with you, I would not be mad if Jey Uso beat Gunther at WrestleMania to get that big yeet pop for the world title. I can see that potentially.
I don't think Jey gets a title until a little bit further down the line.
Maybe, but I'm just saying, I would love the possibility. I would love to see that, but I'm just telling you, Elimination Chamber, I could possibly see Gunther versus Logan.
I mean, that's a possibility.
And here's another thing too. Again, more fancy booking from yours truly. Royal Rumble, Logan Paul eliminates John Cena, gets that massive heat. And then, or actually, no, let's reverse this. Let's do some good old fashioned Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels shit right here. Let's do this. Cena eliminates Logan Paul. Logan Paul gets pissed off. Brass knucks, bam, hits John Cena. Somebody eliminates John Cena. Then Elimination Chamber. John Cena calls Logan Paul the world title against Gunther. Bam, WrestleMania.
Okay, I could see that. But again, I just don't see why waste one of John Cena's matches on Logan Paul.
Well, they did an interview on Logan Paul's podcast together, and they always talked about it would be an honor to share the ring with you. And I'm telling you, and plus, just you got to think about Hollywood too. Two big Hollywood, really well-known people in the media. Cena from Hollywood, Logan Paul on the social media and everything. It's a money draw.
True.
Yeah. And if anybody can work with Logan Paul as well to make sure that he doesn't do anything stupid, it's a professional like John.
As long as John wins instead of what they've done with him in the past.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I think this is going to be the start. Logan Paul's that perfect person for John Cena to get his first win in so many years. And that's what Logan Paul's going to build off of. Say, hey, you haven't won in this many years. So what makes you think you're going to beat me? Great heat material for the heel. But it's just Logan Paul, he doesn't need to win right now. All he needs to do right now is learn. And why not learn from one of the greatest to ever do it?
I think it could be an interesting match.
Oh yeah, yeah. Get Goldberg the fuck away.
He
I
wants
so
it-
agree, Russell.
You are aware that he's going to get his retirement match.
I just
They've
hope
already
it's not the
signed.
world title.
They already signed that, so he's going to get his.
He's got 6 matches or something that he's got to wrestle, doesn't he?
What, Goldberg?
Yeah. Didn't they sign a
One.
No. They
One.
signed a contract for 6.
Nope, it's 1 now.
Are you sure?
Let it be against 6 brooms in a row and be done with it. Like
It is 1, and it's for a retirement match. That's it.
Okay.
nobody
and
wants to
It's not
see
the
it.
Undertaker.
Oh no, we're not seeing that bullshit again.
No.
Nope.
No.
All right, guys. Listen, we wrapped it up with the picks for the Rumble. It was great having the crowd in here talking with us and giving us their input as well. Some of your guys' chat kind of helped us make our picks, believe it or not. You gave us a lot to think about, and hopefully we gave you guys a lot to think about too. No, Hornswoggle's not coming in. If he's in the Rumble, I quit. I swear to God. But no, it's been awesome talking with you gentlemen tonight. Do you guys have anything else that y'all want to talk about before we call it?
You mean
Hornswoggle.
You want to talk about Hornswoggle?
Of course, I always love talking about that little bastard. He's not a little bastard. He's a leprechaun named Hornswoggle. Have some damn respect. God, I miss JBL on the commentary. But no, I got nothing.
So, Brian? Do you want to let the cat out of the bag, or do you want to wait until our February 10th to announce it?
Which one?
What's going to be at the end of February?
Yeah, let's wait. Let's keep people at bay, and you guys keep watching. We got something. We got something really cool for you guys.
Our next 3 shows are going to be interesting. We go back to Thursdays almost from here on out. We have a few odds and ends of shows that'll go Tuesday, Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Next Thursday, we're going to have Jamie Hill on the show. We're going to redo her interview from last year. And then the following Tuesday after that, we'll have Mary Kay. She's an actress coming up, and she did. We sent her a shirt because she won it, and she sent us a few pictures back. And if you go on our Facebook, you can see them. And then February 10th, the interesting thing, we are going to do a show, me and Brian. It's on a Monday, something odd for us to do, and that's our 2nd anniversary show. We're not going to do a very long show. We're not going to have anybody on with us. We are going to play a few videos, aren't we, Brett?
Yes.
Oh, Brett's going to be a part of the show?
He will, sort of.
Okay.
We have I reached out to a few other people to do try to do a video for us to see. Any which way, we're going to do that. And then we got stuff coming in the future. And I'm not sure if we're coming back in March to do Elimination Chamber yet. We got to talk about that.
I was about to say, it is the road to WrestleMania, though. You got to keep that in mind.
Well, we're not going to we'll do February's offline. But March, and we'll make sure that.
Well, no, that's the thing. There's no pay-per-view in February. Royal Rumble's got one pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah, true. I didn't know if they went to Saudi Arabia.
This is so weird. I'm not used to WrestleMania being in April.
I remember it being in early April. I've never seen it, further back than
on my birthday weekend, baby. It'll be the greatest birthday weekend I'll ever have. One of them.
It'd be better if you could go to it.
Well, I tried to actually, but then I saw those Vegas prices.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's a hard pass for me, boy.
Yeah, and I'd rather go to a Super Bowl than do that. But the prices aren't that much better. But
listen, they're about the same prices.
If you get the NXT guys and girls to come to your area and they perform at a facility near you, go check them out. The tickets we got were $25, $30 or something. Well worth the money. We got to see.
They were $15 a piece.
Whatever. We got to see a lot of really cool matches and a lot of really cool wrestlers.
Yeah, we're going back in April.
We almost got kicked out.
Yeah.
For giving out the talking shit stickers, but I gave one to the head of security for NXT. So
no, but I agree. But the NXT events are really special. You never want to miss that. Especially like I went to the older like NXT specials. Like I went to one where like Finn Balor and Shinsuke were still.
Oh
NXT.
yeah,
with Bobby Roode and all that. I went to Louisville for that one. That was one of the greatest house shows I've ever been to. And
I love watching them. I mean, it's great to see who's coming up, and I mean,
yeah, that's your future right there.
Yeah, and it's great that they come around here. Mm-hmm. You know, we have 2 spots that they like to come to, so it works out great for us.
Dude, did y'all get to see Opa Fendi?
Yes, he was the last match.
Massive dude, how big is he going to be on the main roster when it's time?
As long as they don't mess it up.
I like his size and all, but you know what I don't like? He's terrible on the mic.
Well,
he's not.
They normally
there could be a wise man around.
I know of a wise man now.
Normally, when they put him up on a main roster, they normally pair him up with somebody because he can't speak. But Triple H has changed all that too, because look at Shinsuke. You know, he speaks Japanese all the way through. They just put subtitles underneath it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'll be like Chris Farley on a Saturday Night Live episode. I don't speak Japanese. That's still one of my all-time favorite ones. But no, seriously, Vo, go to an NXT live event. You are never going to be disappointed because they work their asses off with each and every single match. Especially that women's division right now. What are you missing?
And that's the thing, like getting to see these folks coming up, and keep in mind that some of the talent from WWE has filtered its way back into the NXT brand. We just watched the Rumble, and the winner from that was a part of who was that won? I can't remember his name. The Irish guy, Scottish Irish.
Finn Balor, Sheamus.
No. He was part of Sheamus.
He was in a
Rich.
Oh, Rich.
Rich Holland.
Rich Holland, yeah. Rich Holland.
Yeah, the one that injures people.
He just won the Rumble, so he's a big son bitch. You want to talk about big, dude? He's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had pictures of who was it? All Ego on there.
Ethan Page.
He's got a bright future on the main roster too.
Oh yeah,
I hope they hurry up, man.
I hope he's part of the when Cody decides to make his faction. I'm hoping he's part of it.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh, just wait. We'll talk about that offline.
The nightmare.
Oh come on! I gotta say. Let me say it.
Okay, go ahead.
It's going to be Cody Rhodes, All Ego, Ethan Page, Ty Dillinger, and Ricky Starks.
Thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just telling you,
Ricky Starks is done with AEW.
I'm just telling you this. WWE is about to get yet another steal with Ricky Starks. It's like, hey, just go ahead, waste talent. We'll bring him. Guess who's next? Guess who's going to be next? Dr. Britt Baker.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hold on. She said it herself. She said it herself that she's not done with them.
Well, not yet, but she's got. They're saying they're benching her until her contract runs out. I'm just saying. Here's the deal.
Her and Adam Cole are done too.
Well, yeah, which even better. Guess what? Dr. Britt Baker, her style is better for WWE than AEW anyway. So I'm just telling you, WWE is about
you are aware that when Adam Cole's contract is up, he'll be back in WWE.
We'll see. I'd say more than likely he possibly could, but I'm just telling you, the big three.
We got screwed. We got screwed. You know that. We got screwed with Vince trying to bring him up and change his name and make him cut his hair and all that shit. That's why Adam Cole left.
Yeah, well, Vince screwed a lot of things. It's just he wasn't going to be a manager for freaking Keith Lee, for crying out loud. But
yeah, and Keith Lee's another one that AEW screwed over. He hasn't been on TV in 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. He showed up in the WWE Hall of Fame more than he did AEW.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know who I really want? Speaking of TNA and all that, I want fucking Samoa Joe.
That's AEW.
And let
He's
him.
AEW.
But let him just bring him back on as a coach.
I could see that happening with with Triple H. Triple H is a big fan
Hey, we
of
got
his.
Abyss, so TNA alumni right there. So let's go ahead and get some mojo.
I would love to have
We already
seen
got-
Abyss at least once in WWE as Abyss.
Well, I'll just tell you. Oh, sorry. Last thing, and I'll just quit because you know me. I can always talk wrestling for 5 hours if you don't.
Oh,
stop
so
me.
can I. So
But,
can I.
But I'll just tell you this: when CM Punk's done, he's running NXT. They're
I
going
could-
to
I-
give him the keys to NXT.
Yeah, because they're going to bring Shawn Michaels up, and he's going to do one of the programs for SmackDown, and Hunter's just going to be Raw or something like that to cut back.
Oh, it'll be
I bet.
Raw with Netflix, yeah. So Triple H will be all Raw, and then Shawn Michaels can just carry over what he wants on SmackDown, and then CM Punk can just run NXT, and NXT be badass with promos.
And they've talked about bringing in somebody else to take Shawn Michaels' place. He used to run TNA, so we don't know.
So, dude, just a bright future in WWE, but I'm going to just sip it before I go for another 3 hours.
All right. You guys ready to kill it?
If you want,
Let's kill it. All right. You ready?
let's do this.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay. From us here at Talking Shit, my name is Brian,
I'm Mark.
and this is
The Brett Man. Sorry, I was just trying to point out my Kansas City logo there. So,
a Kansas City referee in disguise.
I don't like your attitude. Personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct.
15-yard
Roughing
penalty for
Roughing the passer.
Ball crosses the goal line, results in a touchdown. 100
That- I
yard
could-
penalty.
I can see that.
From all of us here at Talking Shit, have a good night, everybody.
We're out of here.
Bitch, I'm in the